coming soon. Until then, enjoy the vibes.
My baby, your body's on fire. Hey, body's on fire. Johnson. My baby, your body's on fire. Hey, body's on fire. My baby, your body's on fire. Yeah. Not do with the da. Me, I no get time at the da. Dada cover my face, calling me la da. Biggie man, we know the where I money, what's it come? Chewbacca, all depend. We can ride the wind, and the it, die for nothing, my nigga. What's it come? Chihuahua, all the belly, the galley, ride the wind, I know it, die for nothing. Make you no say anything when you do, they must commentate.
I can't come and kill myself.
Anything when I did do, I did try to do on my way.
Can't come and kill myself.
Plenty, so far we face, just to make sure money day. All my people that go say I know one buy, I know one die. I know one payment, I want enjoy, I want jump life, I want buy me good, I want build house, I still want to know. Tell me, money come, what's it come? Chewbacca, all the belly, they get it, ride the money, I know it, die for nothing. My nigga, what's it come? Chewbacca, all the belly, they get it, ride the money, I know it. Different things them happening, schemes and packaging. In a one night for shows I'm juggling. Flow like the ocean, my boat I'm paddling. Chadashin up Ella, that's my bro, my family. Bows in chains. When it comes to money, I take concentrate. Like I tell you straight, you are not my mate. If you become mission, I be head of state. For my people, then go say I know one fight, I know one time, I know one women. I want enjoy, I want jump life, I want buy motor, I want build house, I still want to know. Tell me, my nigga, what's it come? Chewbacca, all the belly, they can get, ride the money, and the beat, die for nothing. My nigga, what's it come? Chewbacca, all the belly, they can get, ride the money, and the beat, die for nothing. Oluwabana, yeah.
Good morning. Good morning to everybody. Now, I know I haven't been saying hello to each person individually lately because it's been a lot going on, but I'm gonna go ahead and try to super do this. I'm gonna try to run down the list real quick. Okay, hold up. Where I'm at? Oh shit, I gotta go back up to the top. All right. Sheila E. Quiet Storm, my sister, I love you so much. Now, I may have a phone call, so which is important. So if I get the phone call, I might have to put some music on, or I may just drop the link, and if one of my sisters could come take over for me, that would be great. But for right now, I'm good. Wow, see, good morning. Love you so much. Dr. LaShonda, good morning. It's so good to see you. I did see you in one of the chats yesterday, Dr. LaShonda, and I do thank you for that. I am going to talk about that situation in just a moment. Zahara, good morning, sweetheart. It's so good to see you. Who else we got up in here? Who else we got? We got Mo's Kitchen at Home. Y'all better come through on Sunday to check out me and Mo, because we are going to be, well, I ain't going to be baking no cupcakes, but Mo going to be baking cupcakes. I have not heard from my bartender, and that's fine. So I'm just going to show you guys how I make some drinks that taste really, really good, you know, if the bartender doesn't show up. And it's really simple, really easy, and they are crowd pleasers, okay? And then we're going to go on to trivia. I have not one, but I have 2 makeup palettes to give away, honey. That's how much I love those eyeshadow palettes. I have 2 of my own, and I was supposed to give away one of the ones that I have for myself, and I'm just holding on to it because I really love it that much, and I don't want to get rid of it. So just make sure that one of the palettes is going to be given away based on that video with T.S. Madison and Tasha K. And then the other palette is going to be given away strictly on trivia. So you don't want to miss it, Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. We have 5'9" plus size beauty up in the building. Good morning to my sister Joyce. It's so good to see you. Who else we got up in here? Oh, unapologetically me. It's always a good day or good morning when I see you in the chat. You know, it's just certain people, when I see them in the chat, I just feel good. Like my soul sister, #1 show. It's so good to see you. We have Alexis. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. We have BBW up in the building. It was so good talking with you yesterday. I'm going to be a part of a contest coming up soon. Well, 2 contests where I'll be judging. One is going to be the Christmas tree and decoration challenge with Jay Wilson. And then the other one is with the Memphis sector. And they're going to be doing a celebrity look-alike contest. So if anyone has ever told you that you look like somebody, then come on through and rake up the money. So we're going to have a good time doing that. They want the judges to dress up as somebody. And to be honest, the 2 people that people tell me I look like, back in the day, some people used to say Faith Evans, but the person I hear the most is Raven Simone, and they say I look like a fat Cardi B. So, hey, either one of the ladies, I don't think I look like them, but they're rich and successful, so I'm never going to take that as a dig. So we have Pizza Pie up in the building. Good morning, Pizza Pie. It's so good to see you. Let me know if you still are willing to do what I had asked you about some time back. If you don't know, once I get done with all of this, if you have time, you can come up and I'll put it in the back chat or whatever, because let me just say less. Okay. Hold on where I'm at. Let me go down. I think I want to say I got out. Okay, nope. Itsy Bitsy. What's up to my Jamaican sister? What's up, goodie? Now, let me tell y'all something. If the mods could drop Azor TV's link in the chat. I really didn't know he did content. Well, I kind of assumed with the TV, but a lot of people will come in my chat and they'll have like TV or show or podcast, and then you go to their channel and they don't got a motherfucking thing that's going on their channel. So if y'all want to keep up with a lot of the celebrity stuff that's going on and stuff like that, make sure you subscribe to that channel, because listen, it is enough clicks and views to go around for everybody. And they've been really good at supporting the channel, and I believe in pouring into those who pour into me. So if the mods could just please get that link and drop it in the chat for me, and you guys go ahead and support. Good morning to my sister on site, April. Good morning. We also have Creole Butterfly, who had a wonderful live yesterday. I really enjoyed myself. No nonsense. Good morning, sister. Muffy, good morning. RNYTV. Thank you so much, boo. Hold on, let me scroll up a little bit. We got the OG, triple OG up in the building, the ghetto view. So good to see you. Hold on. Okay, so RNYTV posted the link, and so I appreciate that. If you guys could go ahead and give a subscribe in support. Okay, they're a friend of the channel, so we're going to support those who support us, and that's what we're doing going forward. Okay. What else I got going on? I got all the smoke up in the building. Okay, she has been working hard up here for the army, and I truly appreciate it. Wear me, good morning. And I think that I made, family of 6 rocks. Now, I've spoken to everybody going down. Anybody else who comes in here, moderators, please make them feel welcome. I don't want anyone to ever feel uncomfortable in the chat. If it ever gets crazy, the chat's going to get cut off, and I'm going to continue to do my commentary, and then I'm going to get the blocking and snatching wrenches. That's just what we're doing over here, because we will never be what other people have going on YouTube. You get what I'm saying? We don't have to, or at least I don't have to do what everybody else is doing. Okay. I just don't. I'm no disrespect to other people, and that's how they get down on their platforms, but this ain't it, and this will never be it. Good morning to my sister, Just Kimmy. Good morning, sis. It's so good to see you. So let me go ahead and get started, because we already at 11 minutes, and I do have an event to go to later on today. So at some point I want to get ready early, because I'm always late. I'm gonna beat my face. I'm gonna use that bad bitch palette, because I was feeling like a whole bad bitch on Sunday going to church. Okay. And yeah, so I'm gonna do that, and I may come through on TikTok for just a moment, because I was live on there yesterday and we had a really good time. So anyway, so now the first thing that I want to address, and I'm just going to get briefly on a lot of this stuff. I'm not angry really about anything. I'm just like thanking God, because there's a blessing in everything. And sometimes things happen, and the things that people think will hurt you, they actually help you. Okay. Be a superstar. I still got to share with you guys how you guys can get her tumblers and Crocs and all that stuff, because I really love my tumbler that I got from Be a Superstar. Okay, so I want to make sure that I'm supporting those who support me. Okay, period. So yesterday I was listening to Jay Wolfson. I had missed 2 of his lives, because yesterday I was just doing like real life stuff, you know, things that people do to have a real life. And so I always try to catch the replays of those I support or whatever. And so I was hearing this thing about Yaya and Dwayne got doxxed. And then, of course, it was Shelly doxxed Dwayne and Yaya. Immediately when I heard that they so-called got doxxed, I was like, okay, I see the lineup, okay? Because they look at it like I just had an issue with them, so now, you know, I'm out for revenge or whatever. Let me be clear, and I'm going to say this again. I do not know Dwayne. I don't respect what he did. But I don't per se have an issue with him, because I don't know him, and I don't want to know him, which means I don't know his name. I don't give a fuck what his name is. I don't need anybody to tell me his name or his information. I could care less. I have never in the history of the beef sector heard about anyone getting doxxed, and no information has been put out. Nobody knows who the information has been put out by. They don't know if it's a man or a woman, but they just know that they've been doxxed. I mean, I get it. I get the narrative. Slander me. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Try to run me down to the dirt. I get it. Okay, I get it. I get what's going on. So no, I am a proud doxer, and I am also a reform doxer. Okay, I have not doxed anybody since shit. I can't tell y'all how long. It's been months. Okay, and if I ever feel the need to dox somebody, I will damn sure. I'm going to tell you guys before, I'm going to tell you about it during, and I'm going to tell you about it after. You know why? Because what the fuck is anybody going to do? They ain't going to whip my ass. And if it comes down to anything that I've so-called done illegally, and this goes for anybody, that is what the court system is for. Good morning, fam. That's what the court system is for. So if I have done anything to anybody, you are more than welcome to go file whatever type of papers that you need to do. And I will not, run from that or whatever. I have no problem standing in what I have done. So even if it's something that I did a long time ago or whatever, if y'all saying that I did it, then I have no problem standing behind it. But this I did not do, and I don't care to do. Okay. These people are not even content creators. I have no desire to argue with other people's workers or whatever you want to call these people. I don't know, subscribers, supporters, I don't know, but they're not content creators. Okay. So anyone that doesn't have a channel of their own, anybody doing, behind avatars and all, child, I ain't got time. So to talk about me doxing, child, don't flatter yourself. Okay. Now, Yaya. I did not dox Yaya. I do not know Yaya's name. All I know is her name is goddamn Yaya. That's what they call her on YouTube. I never had an issue with Yaya. I thought that Yaya and me were cool. If I would have thought there was any type of issue, I would have never asked her to be a judge for my last contest. If she felt as though I was a demon or all of these other things, I don't really understand why she agreed or came up to judge. To me, that just makes her look two-faced. And to me, it's just, hey, whatever. So, again, she's not a content creator. She doesn't even have enough sense to create her own page and make her own money. She is a sideline person. So I don't have a desire to argue with her. If she has any type of issue with me, we both live in the same type of area, and I'm not threatening anybody at all. But what I'm just trying to say is a lot of people who live in the same vicinity are acting as though there's all of these issues going on, and there's really nothing going on other than clicks and views and content and storylines. That's what's going on. And I do not care to participate in that foolishness. Okay. So no, I did not dox them. I'm not going to get all upset about it, because even if they were to go to the police, there's nothing that's going to come back to my IP address. There's nothing that's going to lead back to me. There's nobody that's going to say, hey, I did this for her or whatever, because I don't know nothing about those people. I don't care anything about those people. I only knew about those people via Lady Nika and me trying to support her page. That's it. And that is absolutely all. Hey, Miss Parker, how are you doing? I was just telling them about the challenge that's coming up soon. So I hope you guys sign up and get involved in it. Okay. So Azor TV says, ain't nobody doxing grannies and babies over here. Some people need to be exposed. People with shady backgrounds are the only ones shook. Yeah, that's true too. I ain't gonna lie about it. So that's that on that. That's all I'm going to give that right there. Okay. So that's a done deal. Now we're going to go on to Mr. Carruthers. I'm not going to get the whole rundown. Everybody has heard what's been going on with him in 90 Day Fiancé and Computer Love and whatever else. I know this might offend you guys, but I'm going to say that I do not feel sorry for Pop Pop. Okay. Pop Pop's children or grandkids or great-grandkids need to be checking out for their Pop. Okay. And that's part of the problem now on this app. There are too many people on here who do not have family who love them and who are checking up on them to make sure that they are okay. I know some people are saying that it's elder abuse or whatever, but how elder was he when he was playing with himself on the website? How elder was he when he asked them ladies for poom poom pictures? He wasn't elderly then. And I remember one time when he was talking, because I had asked him a question because somebody was trying to look out for him because they thought he was being catfished because he was dating this lady out of the country and he had never seen the lady before. So this is an ongoing thing. Pop likes to be taken advantage of. So I had asked him a question. He tried to get a little bit indignant or whatever. And then I was like, no, I don't mean any harm or whatever. And so he got to talking, and he was saying how he's a certain age. So, you know, he can't last as long in a bedroom as what he used to do. So he liked to use his tongue and all this other stuff. These are things I've heard Pop saying. Okay. So we're not going to sit up here and pretend like Pop is a victim. Okay. Pop is one of those old nasty men. Okay. One of them old nasty men. They like to try to get with younger women, even though, what's her name? Natasha, they claim Natasha was 40 years old. Baby, absolutely not, honey. Especially living in the Caribbean. Okay. In the Caribbean, you have less stress, less worries, and you age a whole lot slower. So I do not believe Natasha, no shade. I don't know you, ma'am. I'm not even mad with you, but I refuse to believe that you're 40 anything, even 49 years old. I don't believe it at all. Okay. I'll give her maybe 65. I'll give her 65. Right. So I don't call it elder abuse because both of them are elderly. To me, it was transactional. He paid for something and he got it. He got company. He got pussy pictures. He got videos, and he got to somewhat please himself. Okay. So there are no victims here. Okay. Pop's children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren need to get a hold of him. Now, like I told y'all before, I've always been suspicious of the people who are extra homophobic, or the people who always have something to say about the gays or the straights or this or that or whatever. You know, when they're trying to prove their masculinity or whatever. I see a lot of that here on this app, but I'm here to tell you that any straight man really would not even participate with all of these gay men over here in this sector. Okay. Like Kevin Kelly, let me go ahead and shout him out real quick. Kevin Kelly watches some of this stuff and he talks about it, right? He has a YouTube channel, but you don't see him backstage, behind the scenes, in nobody's email, hanging out on these people's channels all day, this, that, and the other thing. He's just looking at this shit like Love and Hip Hop, and he's keeping it moving. Okay. So when a person is trying to prove that they're straight or whatever, they don't have to tell you. You'll see it in their actions. So when I seen Pop in this area, you know what I'm saying? I already knew what time it was anyway. So I wasn't surprised to hear that Pop. Good morning, Heidi. I was just talking about them palettes again, girl. I wasn't surprised to hear that Pop was up in a hotel room fooling around with some transgenders. Now we are a fan and we support everybody over here. Those who love us, we love them. Okay. So nothing against the trans girls, but I don't understand how somebody could get caught up not once, but twice in a hotel with a trans girl. Okay. And I find it highly suspicious that he beat up both of these people at the hotel after they were getting down with the get down. Okay. I find that very suspicious. And what I have noticed on a lot of these shows where the trans girls get murdered and they get assaulted, they get murdered not because someone has, and I also learned this from my sister T.S. Madison, they get assaulted not because they fooled someone and they pretended to be a woman. They get assaulted because these men come and they have a good time with the trans girls, and then they don't want to get exposed. So after they get their rocks off, they would rather kill the trans person, beat the trans person up or whatever, because they don't want anyone to know their tea. So that's what happens with that. So that's what I believe is going on. Now, as far as this lady getting $200 a month, I don't blame her. Okay. When I was living in the Caribbean, I would have took that $200 a month as well. Okay. That US currency, that shit hits different. Okay. When you're in the Caribbean, that goddamn money exchange, it definitely hits different. So I'm not mad with this lady for having her little stifling every month. I'm not mad with her at all. But what I do believe that he's not the only one. And I believe this is something that she's doing with many other people. I told y'all about that show Catfished with the ED, not catfish, but Catfished, ED. Okay. You will see that show and you will see a lot of people who give away their life savings to these people that live out of the country because these people are selling them a dream. You know, everybody wants to be told what they want to hear, and some people, they buy into the fairy tale of this love. Okay, so Pop paid for a service, and I feel like he got his service. No different if he would have went and paid for a prostitute and got him some coochie. You know what I'm saying? And no shade, but was he overpaying? Because nothing against MU, but ain't she selling her pictures for $25? Pop, you was overpaying. You know what I'm saying? You could have went ahead and got you some international pictures. Okay? I'm just saying. Hold on. Let me see what Itsy say. Itsy said, it's no money in Jamaica, though. Can't buy shit where I live. Yeah, because let me tell you, things in Jamaica are a lot more expensive than what they used to be. Okay. I remember when I left Jamaica, when I say when I left Jamaica, I'm saying like when I left to come back to the States to live. I could get a cheese patty from Juicy Beef for like I think like $110. That equals like maybe $1.20 or something in US currency or whatever. It ain't like that no more. Okay. When I was in Jamaica, even going out to go eat, it's almost equal to what you're paying to eat out here at a fast food place or sit down eating, especially if you're in like the New Kingston area or whatever like that. So yeah. But at the end of the day, I don't know anybody that's in the Caribbean country that's going to decline $200 because that $200 can do something, whether it pays the internet bill, phone bill, helps to buy some groceries or whatever. Ain't nobody going to decline it. And that lady pulled out a whole band worth of money. So look, I want to tell y'all real quick before I get into this next thing. Well, let me also say this too, before I get into that. I was really surprised. Well, I shouldn't be surprised because most of the people in this sector don't have a passport. Most of the people in this sector are not well-traveled. A lot of people in this sector are, in my opinion, closed-minded, and they don't have their minds open to anything outside of what they're familiar with, right? So I've seen a lot of people saying a lot of things about this lady's living situation in the Caribbean. And granted, I've never been to Guyana. Okay. So I don't really know all the ins and outs of there. So I'm not even going to pretend that I know. But what I will say is in every country, Caribbean or in the US, you have people who are poor. Just like in America, we have people that are living and sleeping on the streets, who can't find food to eat, who are on government assistance or whatever. And then you have people who are rich, who live in mansions or whatever. You have that in every single country, okay? Even down to any place in the continent of Africa, okay? Some of these people think that Africa, I'm just going to move on past it, okay? So I saw people saying stuff like, you know, living in huts and all of these other type of stuff. You know, in any Caribbean country that I've been to or that I'm aware of, I don't know anyone that's living in huts or anything like that. It's just, I mean, I guess people, maybe I hope people are just saying it to be funny for commentary purposes and not because they really believe this. Because I know when I came back, I remember when I was at work, people at my job, they either thought two things. They either thought that I was living in a hut when I was in Jamaica, or they either thought that I was sitting on the beach all day and people were fanning me and bringing me like pina coladas. And it's neither or either, okay? It's neither or either. Now, I just think that we need to be careful on what we're saying, even though we may be trying to be funny, but we do have a lot of people in this sector who are Caribbean or who do have Caribbean family members or who, you know, whatever. So I think we need to be careful at what we say because when you insult one person that's from the West Indies or whatever, and you say things like that, you kind of offend a whole group of people. And that I will never do because, like I said, I have family there. You know, I even have family in Kenya. Okay. So I would never say that because I know that that's not what it is. Even in Kenya, you have poor people, you have rich people, right? But a lot of people who support us here in this sector are from the Caribbean. So I think we need to be very mindful at the things that we say. Therefore, we do not disrespect a whole group of people. I'm insinuating it because when people went on trips recently, some of these people didn't even have their birth certificates. So I'm not insinuating, I'm speaking facts. Okay. I'm speaking facts. Okay. There were people who did not have birth certificates. Okay. They definitely didn't have passports. We know that by the traveling that they've done coming up recently. I know it by being in chats and people saying that they don't have their passport. I'm not saying that everybody doesn't have one. I'm just saying a lot of people in the sector do not have one. But I'm not offended by what Melody said. Please do not block her. I want this platform to be open where people are entitled to have an opinion and also check me because I'm not beyond being checked, but it's just how you say it. You get what I'm saying? So I don't feel no type of way towards Melody. So I didn't mean to, disrespect every single person. So I'm not talking to everybody. But yes, I think that we just have to be careful about that. Now, here's the thing. When I was living in Old Harbour, right? My neighbor that lived next door to me, his name was Carl, right? Carl was living in Canada. Well, okay, first of all, he was Jamaican. Let's start with that. He left. He was living in Canada for many years. He got married. He had children with multiple baby mamas. He ended up getting married to his wife. They had some kids together, and then they had adopted some kids or whatever. It was a little insensitive. Okay, I apologize for anybody that I may have offended by that. I do apologize. My job is not to offend anybody at all. Okay. So I'm not beyond being checked. Okay. So anyway, he was in Canada for years or whatever. And so his wife had also adopted some children because I heard in Canada, now this is what I was told because I was even thinking about moving to Canada for a while. I told that story before. You get money every single month per kid, and it's not welfare, which I couldn't wrap around my head. It's not based on your income or anything. Okay. Even when you give birth to a child, they give you money. If you go to school, you get paid. And I was just like even confused by that because I'm looking at America and I'm like, why is it that they can't help their own people? But then I looked at it like this. US is always in other countries' businesses. They're always out to war. They're always sitting in the military, all of these different places. And I truly believe that that's where all the money goes to. And with these other countries, they're not out to war, you know what I'm saying, all day or anything like that or whatever. So anyway, they had adopted some children too. And she was getting money for those children. Now he was out there, and I don't know for certain, but I believe he was out there selling drugs, okay? Because he ended up getting deported. He ended up getting arrested, and he ended up getting deported back to Jamaica. So when he got deported back to Jamaica, his wife that was still in Canada, she didn't move over to Jamaica with him or whatever. Because most people, once they already got their life established, got kids, you know what I'm saying, in Canada, US, or UK or whatever, they don't want to live. They don't want to leave. I'm sorry. They don't want to leave after they've already established a life for themselves somewhere else. Hold on. Let me go up here to this comment right here. Yes. And medical is free too. And let me tell you what else the lady out there told me. She said that they have a like a trailer, and they said the trailer comes out and as long as you have children, I guess if you don't have children, you can get it too. But I'll basically say like it's a food bank on wheels. That's the only way I could describe it for y'all to understand. It's like a food bank on wheels, and people can go there every month and get all of their like perishables, all of your cereal, all of your canned foods, rice, potatoes, and things like that. I'm like, what? So I'm thinking like feed the children, because that's the only time I see trailers like that just rolling around doing stuff. I'm like, what the hell? I couldn't believe the stuff that I was, learning when I was out there in Canada. Because like I said, I was really considering moving out there or whatever. But education in Canada is not free, okay? Which means if you're not a Canadian citizen or you don't have a work permit or a resident or something like that, your children can't go to school. So at the time, my children were in school. So I didn't want to do that, because if I would have moved to Canada, let's say if I didn't find a job in Canada or whatever like that, then I would have been fucked. I mean, I could have still lived there and crossed back over as long as I would have did it every 6 months or whatever like that. But I had children, so it just wasn't worth it. And most of the jobs in Canada, they pay more than in US or whatever. The customer service jobs are like top notch. What the lady was telling me, like if you do customer service, it's easy to get a job in Canada doing customer service or whatever. But yeah, so anyway, when he went back to and got deported back to Jamaica or whatever, his wife bought him a house, right? She was still paying the mortgage for it, but she put the money down or whatever. The development I lived in, New Harbour Village, okay? So these were houses that were built from the ground up. So the initial first houses in the beginning of the scheme, which is just called a neighborhood or cul-de-sac that some people will call, they were going for 1 million Jamaican in the beginning for people who purchased right way ahead of time before they could get their house. Then they were going up to like 3 million. I think the ones in the other new one that they built afterwards is like 5 million in Jamaican dollars or whatever. So she went ahead, got him the house. He had a BMW. The BMW was broke down, but it was a red BMW. It was nice or whatever. So she would send him an allowance every single month. Okay. She was sending him a nice allowance. When he would get his allowance from his wife, he would go and trick that money off. He would go get all of these Jamaican women. He would have them come over to the house that his wife paid for. He would be whining and dining them. He would be up in the town playing dominoes, out drinking Guinness. I mean, he looked like fresh money every time you seen Carl. Every time he got money, baby. He had that little, it looked like he had an S curl. He had that S curl popping or whatever. And, he had it going on. But Carl was not paying none of the bills. She was paying the mortgage from Canada, but she was giving him the money to pay like the electricity and the water. Carl was not even paying for his electricity. He was bridging his electricity. Anybody from the Caribbean, y'all know what bridging electricity means or whatever. He was also bridging his water, and she was giving him the money for it. So he came over to my house one day because, like I said, we were literally next door to each other. He would even use my clothesline because he didn't have one. He was just like really, really trifling. But I will say, and sometimes he was a good neighbor because he helped me out with a couple things. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to leave that right there. But he helped me with a couple things, and I helped him with some things. When his electric got cut off, baby, I ran an extension cord from my house through the window, through the grill in his place, so he could still keep his refrigerator going, so he didn't have to lose none of his food, and he could at least watch his TV, okay, and run a fan, okay. So he came over one day banging on the gate or whatever. And he was like, please, talk to my wife. Tell her this, tell her that. So he was trying to get me in the middle of what him and his wife had going on. And to be honest, I don't get in the middle of anybody's marriage because, like I said, I feel like a marriage is a union, a covenant between two people, and that anchor is God. That's not anybody else's place or position to be in somebody else's marriage or whatever. So she came over, he handed me the phone or whatever. She started telling me all of their business, all of their problems. She was telling me how she decided to surprise him and come to Jamaica. She never told him that she was gonna come visit. She just popped up, which she's the wife. It's their home. Why should she have to say I'm on the way or whatever? You know what I'm saying? And when she came to the house, he was in the bed with a woman. And even after that, she forgave him and she continued to support him until she got tired. But I said all of that to say that some people were saying, where is Natasha's man at? There are a lot of people who do not mind that somebody else is taking advantage of people for money. And they will sit right there while Pop is on the phone with Natasha. Like, Natasha will be allowed to sit there and talk her shit, because to them, they're looking at it as they're hitting a lick. And they're hitting that lick together. And chances are, women who do stuff like that, I guarantee you, her man is not working. She's the breadwinner. It's her job to go and do this shit to different men outside of the country or, locally. Now, she said he reached out to her on the inbox and Facebook. So at the end of the day, people are calling her a scammer or this, that, or the other thing. But Pop reached out to Natasha. So we're not going to give Natasha too much, okay? Natasha did exactly what Natasha was supposed to do. And that's how I feel about it, right? That's just my opinion. Again, if I was living in the Caribbean, shit, I probably would do the same goddamn thing, especially if I couldn't find no job or times was hard. He knew what it was. And, like I said, if he wasn't willing to go and visit her and stuff like that, and as far as felons getting passports, they can get passports. The thing is, it's up to the country that you visit, whether they will allow you in there or not. So places like Canada, it's a no-go. If you even have a DUI, you cannot enter Canada even as a U.S. citizen. Canada is very, very strict. You go to Canada, you better tell them what you're doing there. You better have a receipt of your hotel accommodations. You better have a letter of invitation from somebody that lives in Canada. You're not just popping up in Canada, just showing up at the border saying, hey, we just want to ride through Canada and see what's going on. You better have your story together, okay? So, like I said, 9 times out of 10, he could have visited her in that country if he really wanted to. But I think Pop likes a certain type of woman, and I think that type of woman is somebody with dick and balls. And that's it on that, okay? So I'm going to leave that there. So, violent felonies, which is what he had, is why he's having difficulties. Yeah, I can believe that. I mean, you didn't beat somebody up and all this other stuff. So when people say that they feel sorry for Pop, we're not going to sit up here and act like Pop is just some innocent person. This man been swinging on people at the hotel and stuff, okay? Pop has been paying for poom poom. Okay, so we're not going to make him out to be some elderly, vulnerable person. Okay, I just hate when people skip things around and they change the narrative depending on what's going on. He's in his right frame of mind and he knows exactly what he is doing. Okay, so now, moving right along, because now I'm done with all that YouTube stuff. I'm moving on to Blueface and Chrisean Rock. So Tatiana busted down. Thank you for the advice received and heard, taken. Now, if you guys did not know, for those who are interested, on my Facebook page, meaning the one that's connected to this page right here, I upload a lot of the Instagram stuff. So like the Shamars, Blueface, Chrisean, sometimes Maggie a little bit. I'm not, what's the other one? Queen Op and them. So I'm not that consistent with it, but I do need to get back consistent with it. All of those videos I put on my Facebook page, right? So if you're ever looking for that type of stuff, you can always catch it there. And the great part about that is, at least for right now, I'm not monetized on Facebook. So you won't have the trouble of having to watch like 10 billion ads or anything like that. Okay. So I want to play a little snippet here. Well, not really a snippet, but I want to play some of Blueface's live that I put this on my Facebook page yesterday, and Jason Lee had hit the link and they were having a conversation about what was going on. And I feel like even in this story, there are no victims, okay, with Blueface and his baby mamas and all this other stuff. They are doing what they have to do to continue to trend. Now, they said Chrisean had a black eye and all that other stuff. I've seen her swing on him. I've seen the both of them fighting. I've seen her tear the house up. I don't condone any man hitting on a woman at all. I just don't. Thank you so much, Vibrant, for that. Yeah, so that's the page right there. But what I'm going to start doing is some of the things that I upload there, I'll be doing better with getting to the timestamp so that I don't keep y'all all day, and I'll be reviewing that on this channel. But what I probably will do going forward, let's say like if this was another day, I would do the Blueface tea first, and I really wouldn't do any talking, you know what I'm saying? Therefore, people who come to watch the play who aren't from the beef sector, they're coming to hear about that. So they don't want to hear about, you know, Pop and Yaya and all of these other stuff. They don't know these people. They don't care. So I would put that in the beginning of my commentary. And then in the end, I will bring up anything that I need to talk about as far as, you know, beef sector is concerned. So that's how that's going to go right there. Okay. But when I get done with this, I definitely do have to talk to you guys about some upcoming contests and also what I'm having going on Sunday. And then, like I said, I don't want to keep y'all too long because I want to make sure that, you know, my family comes first. My family needs me today. So I'm going to beat the face, and I got to travel to a whole nother city. Okay. So, but I just wanted to clear that up. While people was claiming I was doing all of this stuff, anybody who's been in communication with me the last couple of days know the other day while people was talking about me all day, all night, baby, I was getting my rest and getting my sleep. Okay. If I do not take care of my health mentally and physically, let me do it for the one time med check. If I don't take care of my health, the only people who will suffer is me and my family. Not one single person on this internet. Nobody's going to leave their house and travel to come sit with me in the hospital. So at the end of the day, I got to do what I have to do for me. So let me tell y'all, I do not care to argue with these people on YouTube. Not today, not yesterday, and not tomorrow. Okay. But when I hear a lie, I will go and clear it up. Just like, you know, I had heard that somebody has said that, you know, Mo shouldn't have won the contest because her table was not up high enough. I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't even know anybody had said that. And I was like, they're comparing that to somebody who had their food on a washer and dryer with a tablecloth over it. That's why they had more height. Make it make sense. But I am going to protect my peace because let me tell you, when I was off of here for 4 months, baby, I was so at peace, and I will never under any circumstances have anybody take me back to a place that I used to be here on this app. It will not happen. But like I said, if somebody plays with me, that's different. Before I get into that, because I forgot, there's one more beef sector thing I need to talk about. It's not really beef sector, but it's kind of beef sector. It's the situation with Benz. Okay. Now, with Benz, I'm not going to say too much. Because, and the reason why I almost skipped this is because it wasn't on my roster of things to talk about. But I woke up this morning and I saw a lot. I heard a lot. And it's not my place to say too much. It's not my place to air anybody out. But I can assure you this. I did not force anyone to do anything at all. I was asked to help support. I know there were screenshots put out. That wasn't a problem. If I was available, I could have showed it to y'all myself. So anything that I said what I said, and I did what I did. Now what's the problem is what I'm trying to figure out. Okay. DC Purple Diva says, I was loving your TikTok while you were off YouTube. Yes. I need to get back to that. I really do, because I really enjoyed TikTok. It's just a whole different vibe. You know what I'm saying? I'm also going to have a couple of my people that support me over there come over here and support me on YouTube. But I got to teach them like how to StreamYard and all that shit works or whatever. But yeah, I really missed that. But I kind of came over here and it just turned into one thing to the other, and TikTok kind of became on the back burner, right? But I still try to at least upload something over there at least once a week. But I'm going to get more consistent as far as at least going live once to 2 times a week on TikTok. And then over here, I want to at least go live like 1 time a week, and maybe do like an upload, because people be sleeping on the uploads. I told y'all before. Oh, I thought that was Marley. I told y'all before, uploads is where the money is at. Okay. People talk about commercials. If you really want to work the YouTube, you'll do uploads. Okay. Because most people are not sitting through these 4 or 5 hour lives. Okay. The reason why I'm able to get money on for YouTube is because of my old uploads on YouTube, not because of this live stuff. This live stuff doesn't really generate any money for me at all. Okay, especially any lives talking about, beef sector. I am thankful that a lot of people were at least honest enough to tell me what they think about me and how they feel about me. People were questioning why I clicked the link. I clicked the link because if somebody doesn't like me, or I'm not welcome somewhere, or if I have to be put in a situation where I have to fight with somebody, I would rather leave. So I clicked the link to get confirmation, because I wasn't going to just keep sitting there and hearing all of these jabs and stuff like that. So I clicked the link for verification. I got my verification and I removed myself. Okay. I don't stay in places and spaces where I'm not welcome. I never knew that Yaya had a problem with me, but she went on somebody else's panel and said that me, Jay Wilson, and Heidi were demons. So then I asked her about it. She verified that. There's nothing more for me to say. What more is there for me to say? Nothing, right? At least I know, especially by this lynch mob that they have going on YouTube right now for S. Hutchinson, at least I know how people really feel about me. And guess what? I am not moved by it at all. Yusef also has a contest coming up, and I do apologize, Yusef. I was supposed to download the flyer, but I was so tired last night, I crashed. But I'll make sure going forward that I have your information so that I can share it. Hey, Tatiana, I was just talking about you earlier, boo. So at least I got an idea of how people really feel about me, and that's okay, because I don't want to be in any one space where I'm not welcome, where it's all of this, people trying to line me up or whatever. But anyway, when it comes to the Ben situation, I did not watch interviews and stuff like that took place, but of course, y'all know I had cliff notes that was given to me. I also kind of learned a lot of things that I didn't previously know. I feel like a lot of people felt that I should be involved with everything that's going on. I'm here to tell you that I don't know anything about other sectors. I've always told y'all that. I'm not familiar with other sectors and what they have going on. Neither do I think I really want to know what they have going on. It's none of my business. It's not my problem. It does not concern me. Okay. Now, when it comes to Ben's and what she has going on, I stand behind the fact that when she asked me for support, I told her yes, because I felt as though I'm a victim of that person and the things that they have done to me. for absolutely no reason, right? I kicked them off my page and it turned into a whole bunch of other stuff. So I'm not backpedaling at all because I still stand behind what I said or whatever. We don't really care what they're doing and where they're doing it at. I'm live right now, so please don't do that, okay? So, you know, I don't have anything to do with all of that other stuff. When it comes to this case or whatever it is that's going on, I don't want to further speak about it with anyone publicly or privately because it's a whole lot of things that have not been said. It's a whole lot of other things that I feel like that's going on. And I just do not want to further involve myself in that. Okay. But I still stand behind exactly what I said. Now, for the people who feel that it would be beneficial for me to do certain things to, you know, Megabus, it really wouldn't because right about now, I'm free from her, right? I'm free from her because I'm not subscribed to any of the places where that girl be at. Okay. So me and her will never have a reason to cross paths with each other. Ever, never. Right. So there's nothing for me to get all irate about. You get what I'm saying? I get that other people are going to accommodate her and, you know, do whatever it is that they do. Get your coin, get your clicks, get your views, do what you have to do. But for me, I'm not interested in hearing anything that she has to say. I'm not interested in hearing anything that these people have to say about me because remember, they are talking about me. I am not talking about them. Okay. Remember that. Okay. All right. So now with that being said, I'm just putting it out there. Anything that's going on with Benz and other sectors has nothing to do with me. Anything that's going on with Benz and this court stuff, I don't want anyone asking me any questions about it. It's not my business. I'm not getting in the middle of it. I'm not talking about it privately or publicly. There's a lot of people that I will not be talking to privately because at this moment, I truly feel that I'm being lined up. Okay. I feel like I'm being lined up. And I don't have time to be looking over my shoulders to try to figure out who's doing what and why they're doing it. So the best thing for me to do is change, you know, what I'm doing. And then there's nothing to be concerned about. Okay. You said none at all rude, but I don't know what y'all talking about. But yeah, please stay on topic. I don't know what's going on, but just stay on topic, please, because I don't want them to shut the chat down. Okay. So anyway, that's where I am with that. I'm never going to speak on, you know, anything concerning Benz unless I hear somebody say something that's a lot that has something to do with me. But anything personal that she has shared with me, her secret or whatever, or information is safe with me. And I'm just going to leave it that way. But I don't like the whole narrative that I'm out here getting people to do stuff. I don't even like weak people. I don't surround myself around weak people. So I don't even like the thought that people are saying that I had somebody do something. So anyone, even in the past, that would speak up and say, I forced them to do something, that just says you're a weak ass bitch, because who could make a grown person do fucking something? I ain't made nobody do a goddamn thing. And if I have, thank you, Gummy Bama. And I will say that it's a lot of things that I can't say. It's a lot of things that the truth has not been put out here. Let me just say that. It's some things that I learned even a week ago, but I chose not to say anything about it, just for the sake of what's going on and me not trying to help, my enemies or anything like that. You get what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say enemies because I'm not even really invested enough, but I will never like Megabus, ever, never, under any circumstances. And anything that happens to her, I believe that she deserves it. I think that she should be held accountable for what she has done. And I'm not going to change that. I'm not going to allow anybody to try to so-called bully me. I'm not going to have anybody tell me that I should change my mind, because as a grown person, I have the right to have my own opinion. I have the right to have my own mind. I have people who don't want to deal with me because of other people that I'm have relationships with or whatever. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because I'm not going to just be boom, boom, boom with this person or whatever. I am my own person. I am the army. The army means soldier of one. Okay. So I don't have time for that cultish behavior. I'm not going to do that. But I just think that even the people who are playing victims, even they're lying right now, and I could bust them out. But I'm not going to do it. But y'all can remember this date, and if I have to, I will come back and tell y'all that, hey, I knew all along, and I will have my people. They will be able to confirm it because they already know. They already know. And matter of fact, I'm going to make sure that I tell 2 more people because that's how we do it. We do it that way because it's kind of like to the Batmobile, to the Batmobile, to the Batmobile. So when shit happens, we've already covered ourselves. Okay? So that's that on that. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and get to Blueface talking to Jason Lee. So let me go ahead and share that. And this is off of my for my Facebook page. So let me share that. And then after that, we will get into the contests and stuff. And I'm not even concerned with like people who chose to forgive her or whatever. That's their stupidity. That's their dumbness. That has absolutely nothing to do with me because what was done once will be done again. And that's why when people disrespect me, I just don't deal with them anymore because once you show me who you are, I'm forced to believe you. And I can tell you in the last couple of days, and especially in the last couple of hours, a lot of people have shown me exactly who they are. Pin that and take a mental note.
Live talking to thousands of people. I keep getting tagged.
When they post all that weirdo shit, you don't got nothing to do with it, huh?
I don't even be at work, bro. I be on a plane.
Man.
Okay, but
all right. So now that we got all the viewers here, let's really talk.
Well, we talked about it on the Breakfast Club today, but we didn't really get too much into it.
I want to talk to you.
What happened? What's going on? You said come ask questions. I can't interview you.
Why was I mad at you? About the Rock interview. Was I mad because you interviewed Rock, or was I mad because?
Hey. We're not. You told me you had no issue with me interviewing anybody, including Carlissa.
Right, but why was I mad at you though?
What you said was be fair.
Thank you, because you wasn't fair.
And my team was not fair.
Don't do the team thing, because she already told me that you showed her to trigger her and get her riled up.
But you just said on here that everybody's been lying all day, but now they tell the truth when they talk about me.
I'm asking you, clear the air. So did you show her the clip where I said me and so and so had interactions?
Listen, I'm at an age where I don't even.
Your team wait? Did you show her? Or did your team show her? I want you to lock in the answer right now so everybody can see.
My team showed her. Listen.
So your team showed her my interview before you interviewed her.
No. They didn't see your interview. It's a clip, the same promo that went out. The same thing you went over there and told Adam 22 was the same thing that she saw.
Okay, so everyone in the chat, listen, I was mad at Jason.
You weren't mad. You weren't mad.
I was mad because when I asked you, hey, can I see the clips before you post it? What you tell me?
No.
This nigga gonna tell me, no, I don't do that over here.
Well, actually, since we're telling the truth, no, that ain't what you asked. That ain't what you asked. What you asked was, can you review and approve the interview first?
No, I said, can I review the interview? Can I see it before it goes out? That's what I'm sure anybody will ask you that. And what did you say?
Nobody's ever asked them. I said no.
Okay, but so how the hell is Rock watching my interview before you even?
She didn't watch your interview. She watched the clip.
How?
My team.
Why? But wait. Why is my clip up? Why is she coming to do her interview?
Okay, listen. Because
messy, Jason.
Well, no, hold on. Because that was a big interview. You dropped the bomb. I mean, what was I supposed to say? You know.
So you did tell her.
No,
All right, whatever, bro. Whatever. You just
we're past
fucking you got to play this game better than me. What you want to
no,
know? What you want to ask?
You're better than me. Okay, I have questions.
Okay. What's the question, bro?
Okay, so first of all, how you doing? You good?
Yeah, I'm great. I'm shit. You know this shit for me. Payment is. I don't really. I wake up every day like nothing happened yesterday.
Okay, but yesterday when the whole thing went down with you going up to the house to get the baby, how did you find out that the baby was by himself? Missed all the lives, so I apologize.
All right, so basically, I just knew. I knew the baby was by himself, so I went over there, and I go in the fucking room, Jason, and it's Marsh, her son, and 2 other kids and the baby all on a blow up mattress on the floor, and I'm looking like, where's Chrisean? She's like, oh, but where's Chrisean? Oh, no, but yeah, okay. So I just grabbed the baby and I walk out. I didn't have no baby with Marsh. I don't even know why Marsh even did all of that. She could have simply let me leave. Chrisean could have came and got the baby whenever she got done doing what she doing, and this shit would have been not even a thing. But you know what Chrisean do? She called Marsh, tell Marsh to fight me and stop me and don't let me take the baby. I'm looking like, oh, I have no relations to Marsh. I don't. You feel me? Like I'm holding my son at this point, so Marsh is an enemy to me. Because why are you trying to take my son from me? And you, who the fuck are you? I didn't have no baby with you. Hey, what the fuck? Why am I having like why did that happen between me and you?
Where everybody's confused right now is you were just over there for the holidays, and then you're with Jaden, but then now they're together. Like, where did we miss something? Like, I'm confused as hell.
What you mean? Did we miss something?
So, like, how did they end up now becoming a group?
Yeah, see, that's where shit went left. All right, fuck it. I'm gonna just tell you what happened. You wanna know what happened? Boom. I'm out. I'm like, fuck it. I'm finna, you feel me? Pull up, walk in. It's looking. The baby's not looking like like a Blueface baby. It's looking like just just like a regular kid with just everybody around, and I just wasn't feeling it. So I instantly pick up the child and I say, hey, I'm out of here. Just tell her come get him whenever. I go to leave. Mark's jumping in the car with me, following me, jumping in the Uber with me. That's when I posted. I'm like, bro, if you keep playing with me with this baby, like you finna fight me, turn around, hit me, I'm really gonna I'm gonna have no choice but to protect the baby. You feel me? Because what are you gonna do? Take the baby from me and run? Like what? Listen, do you realize I didn't have a baby with Marsh?
Right, but was she babysitting the baby while she was at the studio, or was that just what she said?
No, that's cap. All of that is cap. Marsh is not babysitting nobody. Marsh is. What do you mean? You feel me? Why is my son in the bed with Marsh and the other kids? Like, why he don't have a parent at 4 a.m? You better be making $1 million fucking dollars, right?
How did you end up over there at 4 a.m?
What you mean? How I pulled up?
Because you knew she was gone, or I mean, why?
No, yes, I knew she was gone. So if you gone, who's watching the baby?
How you know she was gone though?
What do you mean? How I know she's gone? What the fuck? You can find out what Rock is doing without even following the bitch, looking at her. Nothing she does.
And so when you got in the car with the girl and you told the girl we're gonna go over here and Jaden's gonna be waiting.
Yeah, I'm telling her like you about to run a fade with Jaden now, because at this point I'm not finna beat you up. Like, and if you want to follow me all the way home with my son, like, how do you expect that to end?
Right. So when she got over there, was Jaden waiting? Because I remember when you guys were on the show, Jaden
she was waiting. All right, so this is how I got tricky. We got here, and then Marsh tried to like really fight me physically. Like when I told her in the car, like, yo, I'm finna like really hurt you because like you playing with me. I'm holding the baby, like, you feel me? And she's playing with me, like I'm feel like, give me the baby, and I'm looking like, bitch, who the fuck are you? Like at this point, I don't even see Marsh because it's like this is my son. You feel me? Like why? You feel me? Like what? Like you could come, Chrisean can come get the baby whenever. There should never be a domestic dispute with me and her friend over the baby.
So then when
Right?
y'all got there, what happened? Did the fade happen?
No. So what happened was Marsh attacked me while I'm holding the baby. So the fucking car, the driver nigga just drove off on me. Now I'm at the front gate, and then I guess I don't know if Rock told her to stall, but she stalled, and then Rock just pulled up. And then you want to know the funny part?
I want to know all the parts.
The funny part is, me and Rock jumped in her car and left her friends right there in the middle of the street.
With who's friends? Marsh
and Jay.
Okay, so then did Marsh end up getting beat up?
No, Marsh was not harmed at all.
So why are they saying Marsh got beat up? Because that's what I keep seeing online. Everybody keeps saying Marsh got beat up.
Probably what I posted, because I posted like, bro, I got this baby in my hand, and you like really like getting aggressive with me, like, you know, like she in the front seat turning around like she's gonna jump in the back seat, and I'm looking like, yo, please stop. Like, I don't know. It could have just been so simple. She could have just let me leave, come here. Chrisean would have came here. Probably. Okay, so let me get to the end of the story. So Rock pull up. We pull off, leave her friends right there in the middle of the street. Pull up to my house. And she's like, I want to go inside and meet her. Right, let's get to the point. Like, I want to meet Jaden. I'm tired of this. I guess. Like, let's get to it. I'm like, are you sure? Are you serious? Like, at first, I wasn't really fucking with it, but she just sounded convincing, like she was being mature about it. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. Come on. We come inside. You know, it's awkward at first, but like, they cool though. It's not like instant animosity. It's not like we finna Royal Rumble. It's kind of like, oh, okay, what's going on? Like, is it cool? She cool? What's up with the what? So they get cool, right? I'm playing mediator. Cool. Everybody get cool. So we all come in. When Rock come in the house, we all get cool. The baby here, we all cool.
Wait. When you say all cool, Jaden, you, Chrisean, the baby, everything is calm.
Everything is calm. Everything is cool. We drinking. We all drinking together at this point. Exactly. That's my point. Like, Marsh did all this miscellaneous shit when she should have just like stood down. You feel me? Like I'm not finna go against somebody.
But you're the king of going live because this is your circus that you created for all of us to be a part of. Why didn't you go live when everybody was drinking and hanging out and having a good time?
I wasn't going for that. I really wanted us to reconcile inside before we presented it outside. So I wasn't really too focused on the internet part when it was here, but this is where it went wrong at. This is where it went wrong at. So, like I said, all three of us is here, but everything's kind of on internet. So Rock's sister is kind of like, she just pull up, like, you know, we don't know if you need help, you good, you know. Nobody expected Jaden and Chrisean to be cool in the same room. So her sister pull up. When her sister pull up, she takes the baby. Right? So now it's dating. So my people, we just sitting here looking at each other. And I'm like, whoa, why the fuck would she take the baby? I don't, like, you know, this is not a moment for us to kick it. This is a moment for all the kids to, like, you know, reconcile, I guess. Like, so boom. Now we focused on getting the baby back so we can get back to the coolness. So boom. Now it's like, okay, let's go get the baby. This when it got fucked up, bro. I'm like, all right, Rock, I'm finna take you to get the baby. Jaden is like, oh, what you gonna do? Fuck her on the way? Like, you just trying to get a nut off on the way. I want to take her. What do you want? I'm like, okay. And then Rock like, yeah, I want to go with her anywhere. So I'm like, all right, shit. Cool. I'm gonna be the bigger man in this point and let y'all go get the baby and come back. Right? These bitches go to Slauson to Boston. They out drinking. They on live before me without the fucking head of the circus, Jason. These bitches is on live trying to kick me out the group. I'm blowing up her phone like, yo, why would y'all? I thought y'all was bringing the baby back. They like, fuck you, nigga, pretty much. Like, we out. So I'm like, okay, just leaving me here with the kids, like.
But here's where I'm confused. This is where I'm really confused because I saw Jaden's live. I mean, I saw Chrisean's live.
Yeah,
and I was
together just having a good time.
Hold on. I saw Chrisean's live when I was in the bank.
Right.
And I thought I saw Jaden walk by, and I was like, there ain't no way.
Right.
There's no way that they're together, because in the interview that we had,
without me.
no, but I mean the interview I had with you and Jaden, she was clear like she didn't want nothing to do with her.
No, that.
And then the interview I had with Chrisean, she wanted nothing to do with her. But then I'm confused at
But
how.
Jason, listen. Once I brought them in, once I brought Rock and the baby in the house, like at first, of course, there was a little tension, but like I don't know how everybody kind of just got over the separation from like just the separation from the kids and everything. So once they came in, they surprised me. I'm fake like, hold on, like y'all not gonna try to sneak each other or nothing, right? They like, no, we cool. They hug and shit. I'm like, oh fuck, all right, that's cool. I guess we taking shots now of apple juice, cranberry. I'm like, all right, cool. Fuck it, everything is cool. They damn near ready to live here, Jason. Rock is like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to stay. I'm ready to stay. Milk music.
But did you think that was actually gonna work out?
Fuck no. That was never gonna work. That was not. No, hell no. That was not the plan. But she was just like, I don't know. It just got cool fast. And then once they left and they did their thing, I don't know. I kind of feel like they just kind of felt each other out. It was almost like they just wanted to get information to see how I was moving with both of them instead of trying to like really like fuck with each other and make it all a cool thing. So that's where it went bad at. It went bad when they left and just started getting drunk and going live. Because like I said, they supposed to go get the baby and come back.
Cool. I think Wack is in the room. He's texting me. I think he's in the room. But let me ask you, when after the show, when Jaden, because Jaden, I mean, that was my first time meeting her. She was talking about how she was holding you down, waiting for you, saving her, making sure, like, being solid. I'm surprised that in just that moment, it's almost like she's a different.
Bro,
like a different person.
So that's where I really got like turned off, and I kind of was like, okay, you probably not gonna be my wife if you got a ring and you just gonna leave with Rock and like not answer the phone and record my phone. You doing the shit that Rock does. You get me?
But do you think she's been waiting to play you though? Like, was this something you think she's been plotting? Because that's, I mean, you can't.
I don't
how
think
you just turn like that?
Okay, I think. What do I think? I think that Jaden doesn't really like me. Like she loves me, of course, but I don't think she likes me. So it's like we've been dealing with each other this entire time, and it's almost like, look, I'm gonna keep it real with you, Jason. So I fuck with you. I proposed to Jaden to make her happy. I knew that would make her happy. So my whole objective with all this stuff, as far as Jaden, was not to make Rock mad, but it was to make Jaden happy, right? So after I got done doing all of this and I see that she's still not happy, now I'm unhappy. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Like I just went, got this game, got on one knee. I'm letting it be known. I'm not doing you feel me? So once I do all of this and you still like are not, like you still acting like you don't like me for real, then obviously I'm gonna be like, all right, well, I guess you just, I don't know what you think about something like that.
I personally see you for you, and then I see you with all the bullshit. I see you're a really good person. Yeah. And because I know people watching go, oh, you just saying that. I mean, I really feel like, one, I know that you put everybody in position to get money. Yeah. Everybody that we talk about every day online.
You want to know the narrative?
Wait, can I finish telling?
Fuck you. This is my story.
I'm not in the circus.
You want to know that? Yes, you is.
No, I'm not.
You need to sponsor the fucking circus as much as you be fucking.
Yo, I'm telling you right now. I told Lemuel the other day, this needs to be Crazy in Love 2, TOO, because this right here should be making you all money.
You right,
not entertaining.
You right. I'm chill. I'm acting like
you're too brilliant to be giving this bag away for free.
Nah, for sure. I mean, it's beneficial, but fuck all that. Like, I don't know. I really don't care for that, the beneficial part. But back to what I was saying. The narrative that I hate about all of this is that I'm helping these women to help myself.
Well, I think you said on the show that that Chrisean to you was an investment, and that this whole situation seems like a big investment on your behalf. I mean,
Right.
and I'm not taking sides. I'm just saying what you said. And ultimately, everybody has benefited, including Carlissa. You
Right.
know,
Right.
so I feel like
So
you know your mom's.
how am I harboring these people to make it seem like I'm doing this
Well, I will say it seems like you've invested so much in people, and it almost like seems like at any given moment everybody turns on you. I don't know. I'm not taking sides on why that happens.
Thank you.
No, but I'm not taking sides on why that happens. But I just feel like you put everybody in a position to do whatever you want to do.
It's like I give them a platform and then they tear me down on their platform.
But on the other hand, I think everybody also wants to be happy. I don't know what happiness is for you. I would ask you, like, what is happiness for you? Because it seems like happiness for everybody keeps changing every day.
Literally, shit. Happiness for me, Lord. I don't even know, bro.
Because I'm telling you right now, we're gonna hang up. I'm gonna get on a flight. I'm gonna land in Miami. I'm gonna go live, and Chrisean or somebody or Jaden's gonna be at your house, or you're gonna be over at the studio. I mean, like this is not the end of the story.
Honestly, right now, look. All right, let me get to the story. All right, so boom, after they left, I felt betrayed. I felt like they teamed up because they came back with like this energy that was like, you just know. So once I seen that, I was honestly kind of like, I'm like, just fuck both of them at this point. It's like it's not even something to choose. You get me?
Yeah.
It's like I might as well just start over and be by myself.
I don't think that's possible though. One,
you
have
like
two. No, absolutely not. When you're by yourself, I think that's when your mind starts working, and then that's when we have the lives and the tweets, and then here we are.
I could live by myself though. You feel me? I can. That's what I'm saying. I think I should live by myself.
Okay, but you have two kids by one and one kid by another, so you're gonna have to interact with them in some capacity.
Yeah, no, of course, we gonna interact. I'm gonna still, do my part, do the holiday thing. That's my thing. But I don't gotta live with them. They don't gotta live with me. As long as they in a nice environment, a nice area, nice house, nice school, shit, it's cool.
So is the engagement with Jaden off?
You trying to get messy in this motherfucker, bro?
I'm just asking you questions.
All right. So as y'all can see, child, that whole situation is just a hot ass mess. And the person that I feel sorry for is the baby, because at the end of the day, the baby is in the middle of all that drama. So I'm sorry, I was looking at my oh shit. Hold on, let me go ahead and do this just to protect myself.
Fair use disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is permitted by copyright statute.
All right. So as you guys see, the mods are dropping information in the chat. There are a lot of contests coming up. Ben's has a contest December 23rd in those jeans. So if you guys want to enter that, or you want to find out more information, check with her on that. Also, too, Creole Butterfly is going to be doing a comedy challenge, and that's going to be in February. She's putting her own money up. So if you're the type of person that could make somebody laugh or this or that, I know she said she wanted Kimmy to be one of her judges and QB to be another one. I think QB would be a good person to be a judge. And of course, I know that Kimmy would, but like I told her, I said, I don't want to speak for Kimmy, but Kimmy kind of said she's done with the judging thing. So I don't know if you're going to get her to agree to doing that. Okay. So we have that. Then Youssef, I don't have the date on me right at this moment, but Youssef has a cooking challenge coming up. And to be honest, he should really get a lot of support because he has supported so many people. He has been on the panel judging. a lot of these contests back to back to back to back. And I know even when he has helped me out, I didn't pay my judges because I was struggling getting money together just to pay the people to enter. And I think part of the problem is the bar has been set so high as far as how much money people have gotten off of these contests that when the prize money is like $100 or $200, I feel like people don't even want to enter that. They look at that as little money. But we see Natasha had to show her poom poom for $200. I'd rather come on here and enter a contest and win $200 just for doing something for an hour or two. I'm just saying. I'm going to see if I can get Yusef on the line right quick so he can at least tell me the information, because I do want to give him that same support that he has given to me. But I know he's at work. Hey. Okay, baby. So they have that going on. Yusef has that going on. And then Transparent Talk, which is from the Memphis sector. See, I didn't even know there was a Memphis sector. I'm just learning all of this like a couple weeks ago. I went over there for the first celebrity lookalike contest. I enjoyed myself with that. But they actually needed more people to join. But I mean, it was good because both people ended up winning. Now, I personally think BBW should have been the first place winner, because the person who won was not actually a celebrity. But hey, baby, I know you at work, so I know you don't have long, but I didn't have time. Oh, you coming up? Let me drop the link for you, babe. Okay, thank you. Bye. See, I didn't want to drop the link because I thought he was at work and wouldn't have time. So I'll let him come explain his own stuff. He's also going to be a part of that celebrity lookalike contest. He's going to be a judge as well as myself. So make sure that you're tuned into Transparent Talk. I really enjoyed myself over there the last time. And I'm also trying to get out of the habit of not straying outside of the beef sector. It's not that I don't watch people in other sectors, but I don't drop down because I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know who's beefing with who. So sometimes I don't want to say something and it looks like I'm agreeing with them and going against somebody else when I really don't even know what the hell is going on. So I'm going to start, and especially if other people from other sectors are coming over here to support me, just make sure that you say something to me. Pull me to the side, whatever you have to do to let me know. Therefore, I can support you back the way that you're supporting me. And I won't know that you're a content creator unless you tell me that you are a content creator. Now, she did ask that all the judges also dress up as a celebrity. That kind of takes me a little bit out of my comfort zone because I feel like that would require me to then go spend money to be one of those people, because y'all know my hair is locked or whatever, right? So none of those celebrities have their hair locked. And I personally got rid of all my wigs. I do not own not one single wig. I have no use for it. I don't even own a comb or brush. Okay.
Hello.
Good morning, baby.
Hey, Grand Rising.
What should I say? I'm going to give you the floor, and I want you to tell the people about your contest coming up. And because you have been so supportive to me and the channel, always willing to lend your support to me, and I don't take that lightly at all. So I'm going to give you the floor.
Oh, thank you, boo. Did you get that? Did you like that template that I sent you?
Baby, let me tell you something. The med checks was checking, and I fell asleep. When I woke up this morning, I had 10 billion messages, 100 things going on, and then I knew that I had this live scheduled at 11. So I didn't even have time to look, but I am going to check it out when I get done with this. I assure you on that, because like I said, I don't like people who don't stand on business. You know what they say, standing on business.
Right.
King got them all talking about standing on business.
Okay.
So,
and I got the flyer for the lookalike contest done. I just sent it to TC. I tried to send it to
wow, you got all the pictures and everything?
Well, I mean, I got something, I went to motherfuckers' Instagrams and got pictures.
Oh shit. See what I'm saying? That's how you gotta do it sometimes.
I was waiting. But
okay, I'm gonna give you the floor, boo.
Okay. Well, thank you. Well, Grand Rising, everyone. I hope that everyone is doing swell, okay? And there's a lot going on. So, I just wanted to say thank y'all for supporting me. And, you know, I have no problem with supporting my people because they support each other. And that's what we got to do. You know what I'm saying? Black media, you already know what it is. If anybody needs any creative services, you know what I'm saying? I'm always there to help with visionary, just getting the brain farts out. Sometimes you'll be thinking about something or you got a vision in your head and you can't get it out. I'm real good at that. And so, you know, I just always like to share that. And so, like, if I see you doing an event or something and I send you a flyer, just support me back, and I'm not always charge different prices and stuff like that, but just send a tip, send a token of gratitude. You know what I'm saying? Everybody should be rewarded for their gifts, but I really do it as a labor of love at the same time. So, I can understand. And I got other people who I'm trying to get some flyers to. What else? What am I supposed to be talking about? My event?
Yes, talk about your cooking challenge.
Okay, can I share the screen?
Yes, so let me wait, what is this? Oh, you already I'm sorry, I'm so slow, boo. I'm sorry.
You good? Is it sharing?
Oh shit, what's going on now? Is that right?
I don't know, let me see. Yeah, all right, there we go.
Do you
So
want me
I'm
to make
over
it
here.
big and take us off?
Yeah, make it big so
Okay.
they can see it. This is what we got going on here. I'm over here at watching Shelly's. Make sure I like the video. I'm working in and out. My new channel is Celebrity News Galaxy, just so that people can find me. And soon it's going to turn into the Intergalactic News Galaxy. Just remember News Galaxy. Okay, that's me. I'm no longer the Ratchet Today show. And thank you. We reached our 1,000.
By the way, I
Welcome
like
my
the new
community
name
wall.
change. I know I told you that
Thank you.
already, but I think branding wise, it's a better name and I really like it. So I just wanted to tell you that.
Thank you. And I try to do birthday posts for people. And anybody who I forget, you charge it to my head, not my heart. And then plus, I just got my software back. I don't pay for it every month. I'm also going to be at the expo, promoting my seasoning. Mike Tyson is wrong up there bucking like that.
Child.
Like, I just can't. My Cyber Monday sale was 0% off. Here we go. This is the event right here. It is the CEFC, the Cultural Ethnic Food Challenge, brought to you by the Teal Kitchen. All right. It's going to be my brand sponsored. I'm going to be giving away prizes, giving away money, giving away seasonings for the best ethnic food. Okay. At first, it was going to be just Chinese food, but I had to change my mind real quick and broaden my horizons so that way you can come, you can make some Jamaican food. We would love to see the process and how you do it. A 40-point meal. You're going to have to give me an appetizer worth 10 points, a main course worth 20, a snack, dessert, or drink worth 5 points. And soul food absolutely counts as African-American food. So African American, we're real all over the place with our culture, but we're not gonna act like we don't have some culture. And y'all know most people culture ain't nothing but their food. So we're gonna stop acting like fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, collard greens and yams and all of that, biscuits and shit is not American cultural food. So you can come in with just regular soul food if you want to, just hook it up. Appetizer, main course, snack, dessert, or drink. All right. I'm going to throw in there what I can to the prize pot. We're also going to raise the prize pot. We're taking donations for the prize pot. You can scan that or just hit my Cash App, Ratchet Today, RATCHETTODAY. I should pop right on up, Yusuf Glenn. And the only rule that you have to have at least a 40-point meal live. All right, in order to win all the money. Otherwise, we're going to give you all your accolades and respect and praise for all the things you did right, but you won't get the money. All right. And so depending on how much we get, we might have second and third place. I just really want people to come and show their ethnic food chopsticks. Okay, honey.
Can I tell you that flyer that you have is the bomb? And is that thing moving and things?
Yes, it is.
And then you got the QR code and everything. Boy, you better go here with your bad self now. Okay. Show them how it's done.
I'll be making them all over. I'll be making them all day. So, if y'all got a business, it's not easy. It's not hard. If you it just gets tedious if people not all together. But sometimes you can present someone with a flyer of their vision and they'll realize what a great idea they have, and sometimes people just need to see it and everybody don't have that same motivation. So I just like to offer that to people who just don't be feeling inspired like that all the time, but they got ideas and stuff. I can help their vision come to life and offer motivation.
Thank you for the super chat, Vince. I really appreciate it.
Yes, thank you for the super chat. Now I could show y'all some more, but that's everybody's business. I'm still waiting to get approvals on, but I got all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? I be making
Okay, so
all
that's
types
just
of
what you
stuff.
have going. What's the date on that one again?
What
Let me
was
write.
it?
What's the date for your cooking challenge? Where's my pen at?
Well,
Okay.
I'm unsure about it being because I still don't have any judges. I don't have any contestants. I don't have any prize pot. I don't have anything yet.
Well,
But
I think set a date and then you go from there because that's
right.
I think would determine, if people could join or not. I think a lot of people were sleeping over. Well, that might be a little too soon, but I know a lot of people during the holidays like Christmas and stuff, they're off of work and they have.
Yeah, it's going to be in the new year. That I will say
Yeah.
this. I'm going to make the official announcement on the date. It's probably going to be the 13th, but it might be the 10th or the 16th too. I don't know yet. But on the January the 8th, which is my birthday, oh yes, Capricorn, January the 8th, I'm going to have a birthday celebration live stream and I'm going to announce my challenge, the official date, hopefully my judges and some contestants.
Good afternoon, Uncle
Hey,
Claude.
Uncle
And
Clark.
yes, Heidi also has a Harlem Nights as well. That's January 14th. If you guys are trying to find something to do, you can always look in my comment section. And I'm telling you, we're always pushing other people's contests and events that they have coming up. So just
Is
be on
that
the
the one
lookout.
that you're going to be at on the 14th?
No, I won't be there.
Okay. That's my mom's
I'll be at what we're doing together, the celebrity lookalike.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be at that one, and then I'm gonna be at Jay Wilson's Christmas tree challenge.
Heidi, do you got your flyer already, Heidi?
I don't know if Heidi's still in here, but yeah, those flyers you made, that was a really nice flyer. Now let me ask you this, because
Yes.
there was an issue with
Mo.
Mo. Would somebody like Mo be able to join the contest? They say that she's a caterer, but she's not.
Absolutely, but somebody like Mo is also qualified to be a judge.
Okay.
You see what I mean? Of course, she could compete with her kitchen and her brand. Why would she not be able to compete with her brand?
Okay, well, and I'm not putting her out there. I don't even know if she wants to compete or judge, but I'm just putting it out there. I
Yeah, as
think
an
Mo,
example,
that would
I
be
got you. I
good.
love Mo's Kitchen, and someone like Mo's Kitchen with her own brand, her own cooking show, and all of that is very welcome. Yes, but they're also the type of people that I want as my judges.
Okay, that's okay. Got it. Okay. So
Well, if
there
y'all
you
do
go.
some flyers, y'all better let me know, honey, because I don't be just going around volunteering flyers all my life. I do sell some.
Right. Did you put yourself like on Fiverr?
Not yet.
You should. It's a lot of things that we do for nothing, right? For free. And the sad part about it is a lot of times it's not even appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to start to reward yourself for your hard work.
That's right. I smoke a blunt every day.
Child. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and have me an edible, child.
Okay. And get a smokable.
Yeah, so that's pretty much all we have going on there as far as contests, hey Simone, and stuff like that that's going on. BBW will be there. Huh?
Is Transparent Talk here?
She was in here. Yeah, she was in here. Because look, this is what I think. I may not always be able to pour into, and if Transparent, if you want to come up and talk about your contest, you're more than welcome as well. I will drop the link again. I may not always have money to put into somebody's pot because believe me, I've done that before trying to support everybody's pot. And when I tell you that none of those people will even support a penny back or have supported a penny back. So I stopped that because it became a financial burden because it's like I'm trying to do my own stuff and pour out money. And then I'm pouring money into all these other people who really don't even fuck with me. You get what I'm saying? Right. But the thing that I feel like we can all do is when somebody supports you, you can support them back by sharing a flyer. If you're available to be a judge, especially if they've been a judge for you, enter a contest. Like I said, I don't think I'm no comedian, but I'd rather go up there and do something before I leave Creole Butterfly up there by herself. I'm not going to enter because I don't think I'm a comedian. But if I was there and it's going down like that, I would hit the link and do something. even making an ass out of myself at the risk of not leaving her in the competition by herself, right? But Youssef and BBW both said that they will enter the comedic challenge.
Where's she at? Where's she at again? Where's her channel? Because I want to make sure that I can remember and commit it to memory.
Yeah, could one of you all drop the link to Creole Butterfly's channel, please? Can we hold on? Can we a neutral sector challenge? I love you. All challenges aren't biased. Well, to be honest, any of the challenges that I did, it was open for anybody. It really had nothing to do with anyone's sector or non-sector. It's just that some sectors don't come over here and support me. I don't know if it's based off of things they've heard other people say or if they think they won't be welcome here. But this is really a place where anybody can come. And I really want this to be built up on a place where people are building their brands. They're doing what they have to do. They're not in any type of alliances, cults. They're allowed to drop down and participate. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of people I want over here. I don't care what sector you're from.
Right. I just, I want to say something too. Just a broad thing. Always stay true to where you come from and what your roots are and everything, and if you come from this sector or you come from that sector, rep your set. But understand that we are all on YouTube, and YouTube is bigger than any one sector, right. Because even if I had to get down and be like, oh, well, what sector did I come from? I thought I was from the black sector, the real black sector, where people came up there pro-black, risked their entire brands and images just to get the truth out there. Okay. And then they say, oh, well, it's the black sector. That's the beef sector. A lot of them are in the Mo sector and this, that, a lot of the people are doing the same thing, So the tribalism for me, but understand that YouTube is always bigger than just where any one content creator came from. So everybody is welcome. With that being said, everybody's welcome, unless you're somebody who disrespected me, you're somebody who drugged me, you're somebody who made a video trying to drag me. Or you're just somebody who just outright, because I like my haters right up front. I love you if you love me, and I hate you if you hate me, period. So if we had an issue, then fuck you. But I ain't had many issues. I can think about 2 or 3 people I probably had an issue with, and they know damn well they are not welcome nowhere, not even in the chat, without getting blocked.
That part. Now, I don't have a couple. I got a lot.
I just got a couple.
But here's the thing. A lot of these people feel some type of way towards me. I feel indifferent about them. I don't care one way or another. That's the thing.
Yeah, but not on my shit. That's when I'm out in the YouTube streets. But over here on mine, where I'm running mine, I'm not doing it. If we had issues and you disrespect me, I'm not giving you a chance to try to play me on my platform. Now, we can bump heads in the YouTube streets and be cordial on panels, but ain't no cordial on my shit.
Yeah, you ain't gonna come check you on my own shit. Absolutely.
Remember all that shit you was talking and trying to cut me off and turning down my mic and kicking me off and teaming up on me? Yeah, it's time for you to get yours back. Come here. You can come up if you want to get beat down.
BBW, do you feel comfortable at this time talking about the upcoming contest, the celebrity one, since you are the co-host, or would you rather wait some time and then come and talk about it later on? It's up to you, but I do want to make my platform available for you to talk about it if you would like to, because there may be some people here that would like to enter. I personally think, like I said, I think Nicole Reloaded could be Chrisean Rock. She could just take like a eyeliner or something, put the tattoos around her neck and all that other kind of stuff. So
have to put her some white face on.
So white face on.
Yeah, put some white face on Nicole and contour her nose.
Yeah, so I think just think about it in your head. Has anyone ever told you that you look like somebody, or are you creative? Like somebody like Demetria. I think Demetria is very creative on how she works with like what she did for that Halloween contest. Mm-hmm. If she could do all that, then I feel like she could make herself look like anybody.
I'm sure she'll win.
Huh?
I'm sure she'll enter and probably win.
Yeah. Can I wait? Because my sister's on her way home. Oh, absolutely, BBW. No problem. What we'll do is whenever you're ready to talk about it, just let me know. And then once I have an upcoming live, I'll let you know the time and all that. And then you can come up and you could talk about it. I also want to say, oh, Rena, I didn't know you did videos. I don't mind you sharing your page or whatever. Sometimes this chat don't be coming back up, but matter of fact, hold on, let me see if I can see her link, because everything is acting crazy. That way I can subscribe to your channel and support you back. See, my live ain't even coming up on my phone. No comments at all on the cell phone. Hold on. So, and I'm just gonna say this before I close on out. Although everyone's not welcome here, and everyone will not be treated with respect over here, talked about with respect, everyone who is here in the chat and, you know, my guests on the panel, you know, will receive respect. If you ever come here as a supporter of mine and you ever feel, you know, unwelcome or you feel disrespected, always reach out to me and let me know, because we can talk about it. And I don't think it's something that, you know, can't be fixed or won't be fixed. Because at the end of the day, like I said, any personal problems that content creators have with other content creators, they can take that to their channel. If they're subscribers and they have issues with content creators, then they can just go ahead and start their own channel. It's real easy. All you have to do is just hit that button and talk your shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want this to be a place where people who support me feel like they can't come and support me. That's the main. Hey, shorts is the way to go, Rena. YouTube copied off of TikTok, but yeah, shorts is the way to go. Okay. I think everyone who is a member supports me on Patreon. Those who are not or can't afford to, I still appreciate your support, because you're clicking your view is a support. You sitting in my live is a support. You here with the watch time is support. You watching the replay is a support. Okay. So
and you being a hater is support.
Yeah, all of the above, right? And like I said, we don't need to know about what other people are talking about. We do thank them for the promotion and the support. I appreciate it. I mean, who would ever turn down free promotion? I'm not. But if anyone thinks that I'm going to sit and argue back and forth or whatever, it's not going to happen. I have a vision and I'm going to stay focused. Okay, so I'm done with all that. Since you are my guest at this moment, is there anything that you would like to say before I close on out?
Nope.
BBW says she's having a birthday party.
Hey,
I'm having a drink at Yusef's birthday party. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're getting fucked up.
Child, I'm gonna get tore down, but I'm telling you, if I hit your link and you see that I'm doing too much, politely kick me off.
Okay.
Or reach out to one of my people and tell them to call my house and let them know to pull the Wi-Fi immediately. Okay? Immediately. Uncle Claude, I'm still waiting for you. I hope that we can do something soon as far as collaborating. I would definitely look forward to that. So yeah. And
well,
like I said,
can I wait in the back because I can show you something?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Okay, so
Chrisean could come up too if she can.
Okay,
Anybody
BBW
in the contest.
Yeah, BBW, can you hit the link? Because this is about the upcoming contest. He wants to show us something in the back that he's working on. So yes, and we're gonna also talk about forgiveness. Remember, forgiveness is always for yourself and not for really other people. It's for your own salvation. Okay. So with that being said, I'm gonna drop the link. If she can't, well, I guess I could call her, but I guess you want her to visually see it. So I'm gonna drop the link again. Okay, she says she's coming up. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead. Let me put you in the back for a moment. Okay, so he's in the back, and whenever BBW comes up, she'll be in the back. I'm gonna go ahead and leave out with some music. What do y'all want to hear? Do y'all want to hear the go-go, or do y'all want to hear fantasy, which is kind of like the Afro beats, R&B type of thing? What music do y'all want to leave out with? I'm gonna take the most people that's saying the most in the chat. Are you working on your MLK poem for Jill? Okay, that's amazing. Okay, Mo says fantasy. No nonsense says dirt to wine. DC Purple Diva says some go-go. You the only one that's saying go-go. Everybody else is saying fantasy. Come on, y'all. Drop y'all suggestions in the chat. Fantasy, please. They said fantasy, please. DC Purple Diva, you have been outnumbered. We are going to leave out with fantasy. Let me tell you something. I truly love each and every one of you guys. I don't just say that to say it. I say it because I mean it. And no matter what happens, I will always be here to do content, to vibe, and to talk to those who rock with me. So whether it's 2 people, 20 people, or 200 people, or 2,000 people, I'm here for it. I'm here for all of it. I love each and every one of you guys, and have a fabulous day. Bye.
But if I your body, girl, I don't mind. Cause not only you, they my mind, oh. Girl, you too fine, well, light, I lie. Me, I know they lie, oh. Not only you, they my head, oh. Yeah, only you, they my head, oh. See, now you, they cause confusion in my head, yeah. Me, I know they lie, you're my fantasy. You're my fantasy. Only you, they my head, oh. Only you, they my head, oh. See, now you, they cause commotion in my head, oh. Me, I know they lie, you're my fantasy, yeah. Going on inside. Is this reality? Oh yeah, cause I don't wanna wake up from this dream. Them say something must kill a man. Oh, nah, nah, nah. But if not your body, girl, I don't mind. Oh yeah, cause not only you, they my mind, oh. Yeah, yeah. See you too fine, me, I know the liar. See, now only you, they my head, oh. Yeah, only you, they my head, oh. See, now you, they cause confusion in my head, oh. Yeah, me, I know the liar, my me, I know the liar. Only you, they my head, my head. Only you, they my head, oh. See, now you, they cause commotion in my head, oh. Yeah, me, I know the liar, my fantasy. See, now only you, they my head, my head. Only you, my head, oh. Now you, they cause confusion in my head, oh. Me, I know the lie, I know the lie. Only you, in my head, oh. Yeah. Only you, in my head, oh. Now you, they cause commotion in my head, oh. Me, I know the lie, my fantasy.